Debunked. Here are the top 4 credit myths about buying a home that stops buyers from successfully being able to buy a home. My name is Lori Stevenson with eXp right here in Swift Current, Saskatchewan, and today we are talking about 4 of the common myths that keep renters stuck from purchasing a home. Many renters believe that they do not have enough credit to get a mortgage. It's not a good time to buy. It's cheaper to rent than to buy. They believe they cannot afford a home. The biggest misconception is the amount of down payment required. A recent survey revealed that 44% of respondents believe that 20% down was required. In actuality, mortgages are available with as little as 5% down and even 0% down in certain situations. The same survey showed that 30% of the respondents believed only individuals with high incomes can obtain a mortgage. So basically they're saying anybody but them. In actuality, there are several programs intentionally created to help moderate income families buy a home of their own and stop the rental cycle. They don't have good enough credit. Myth 2, they don't have good enough credit to get a mortgage. Here's the thing. Do you actually know what your score needs to be? Actually, there are programs out there for credit scores as low as 580. But most lenders typically want a score of about 680 or higher. The important thing here is not to worry about the credit score. The most important thing is to connect with an experienced real estate agent so they can connect you with the right loan officer to work with you to get your score up to 680 or higher so that you get the best possible interest rate. Myth 3, it's not a good time to buy a home. When determining the right time to buy a home, there are 2 elements of the cost of a home to consider: price of the house and the mortgage interest rate. When considering a purchase, you want to have at least an idea of where prices and mortgage rates are headed. Housing prices are still increasing and are expected to continue to increase this year. However, we just had an announcement that there would not be a rate increase, so potentially rates might even be going down. The thing is now is the perfect time to buy a home. The only better time to buy a home was yesterday. And myth 4, it's cheaper to rent than buy. This is a myth that just won't die. However, it was recently reported through Trulia that in fact buying a home is dramatically cheaper than renting. Here's what Trulia said. Homeownership remains cheaper than renting nationally and in all 100 largest metro areas. In fact, buying is 38% cheaper than renting right now compared to 35% cheaper than renting a year ago. Rent has gone up. Finding a nice home to rent has become more difficult. Bottom line, even if you are a year out, it is never too early to start the process. It is free to work with an agent, and the top agents have finance professionals that will meet with you to draft a game plan personalized to your situation. And many have software that will guide you on how to improve your credit score if that is needed at all. If you were even thinking about buying, the information and help you get from trained professionals, they'll just leave you pleasantly surprised by what you could find out. And many times buyers are shocked to find out that they could buy a house right now. This is Lori Stevenson helping you move up to your Swift Current dream home.